this is my match reaction, Brighton versus Arsenal. As you can see, I'm smiling because we won the last game of the year and we were able to pull off a victory. Even though it got a little tight at the end, we still pulled it off. I wasn't really concerned, but I'm glad that Brighton gave us a fight so people wouldn't think that, hey, we're just cruising along. You know, we're not cruising along, we're doing the job, okay? But yeah, good start to the match. Saka scoring the first goal in the first minute. Very well taken goal. He had a lot of time. There was a bit of deflections there, but he, calmly put it in the net. I like that. Second goal was, I believe it was Odegaard. And that was a good goal as well. Yeah, off a free kick, and the ball came back out to him, and he took it one time. So that was good. And then Nketiah, my young friend, who no one believes in, but we're gonna have to back him up for the rest of the year, or at least for the next 3 months, because Jesus is injured. He poaches, and that's what he did. He was right there when the goalkeeper spilled the ball. The other player, the Brighton player beside him, had gone to bed, and then he just calmly put the ball in the net. One thing I will say about Nketiah is that I think I'm calling him a front runner for now, meaning that he comes alive when the team is already alive. We're ahead, and then he'll score. I'm not sure if I really noticed him scoring, initiating the scoring, which I want to see more of that from him. And that's just a confidence time thing. I think the kid is great. But yeah, I didn't like that we let them in. Ramsdale didn't have too much to do, and then when he was called upon, he was, kind of found wanting. But those goals weren't his fault necessarily. But overall, I think the second goal they scored with Saliba, I feel like Saliba could have kicked the ball to Ramsdale, and Ramsdale could have caught it. But I know what Saliba was afraid of doing. He was afraid of overplaying it and then it going into the net, scoring an own goal. So we can forgive the kid for that. But yeah, we needed to win, because guess what happened earlier today? We saw City drop points at home against Everton, which never happens. And then we saw Newcastle drop points away from home at Leeds. Were they at home? No. Newcastle were at home. Yeah, so they dropped points at home against Leeds. And, so we had to take advantage. We had to capitalize. We had to capitalize on that. And we did. So that's what I was excited about. So now we're 7 points clear of City, which my mind is blown. I still think we're placeholders, but at least we have a cushion. We're chilling now, because if we're 7 points ahead, that's about 2 games that we can drop realistically and still be a point ahead. We don't want to do that, but there is City coming up. I'm going to tell you guys now, I'm not afraid of Newcastle. Just stop that. Just stop it. We know what happened last year. Let's just stop. I'm not afraid of Newcastle at home. No. So I already anticipate we'll win that game. But it will be a test for us, because, everyone says we've not been challenged yet, blah, blah, blah. So let's get challenged by the team that, is flying high right now. That is Newcastle. I will say this about Arsenal and Newcastle. People are saying that our run is reminiscent of Leicester City's run in 2016, which I think is just false. I think Newcastle is more reminiscent of what you call them, Leicester City. I don't know how they're getting all this. We showed signs of this last season. They came out of nowhere. I understand they spent money, but sometimes money takes time to take place. So they're the Leicester City of 2022, 2023. And we're just doing our best, hoping for the best. We just want to finish top 4. Okay? I still predicted that we'll finish 3rd. I'm seeing that we may finish 2nd now, but that's too early to call. It's still too early. We just played 16 games, okay? Is this 16? Maybe 15. Yeah, 16. We don't know anything right now. It's a good sample size. Good that it's a good omen for us finishing top 3, but we don't know. But this is good. This is a perfect way to end the year. And we'll see you guys back again on the 2nd of January. Yeah, good game. Go Gunners.